By the way, I'm about to play on stream. You should come watch. I'm about to kick this guy's ass. I'm pretty sure that's what I saw him type. What do you think?
Yeah, honestly, you know, that I think that was like the BMS kind of like, you know, flag call there, like get in chat, because I know BMS especially, they always come out to support all their boys. We always see it with Bloom as well, which is always very wholesome to see, and it's definitely the case with Raflow as well. They will always cheer for their sponsored players, and they're going to certainly need it right now because, again, as we said, Mr.R is not a player to be slept on whatsoever.
Oh, and Mr.R winning the first game.
Why did I see Raflow pop off?
A little pop. Oh, yeah. Get wrecked, idiot.
Let's go.
That was game one. That was game
1-0.
1-0. Oh. I don't know. I think of it the other way. Where it's, you know, whoever SDs first is the one who won.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I right now, yeah. Oh,
but yeah, definitely seeing the Sheik first here, not super surprising. As that has been the character he has been mostly just sticking with pretty much every time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think they're having a little bit of issues with the headphones, maybe not working there. That's probably why Raflow was having a little bit.
I heard a loud, like, headphone connecting noise. That's
so
like
hopefully that's a good sign.
I don't know about that. That usually means something disconnected or
oh,
just
yeah. Oh, that is true, actually. Yeah, that could go either way, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully sort it out soon. We got our tech wizards on the case to sort it all out. But you know what? Just while we get into a chat, I want to know, who are you rooting for? I do see a lot of the BMS.
I see the logos in there.
Yeah.
If you are a Raflow fan, if you want to see the French Palu win, put either a BMS logo or a 1 in the chat. And if you are going for Mr.R, I just want to see R's.
Just R's.
Just the R.
Just R.
Let's Go Ramen, also acceptable, but just one of those two things. Either a 1 or an R.
Okay, I mean, I'm already seeing a lot of 1s coming out.
That's a lot of 1s, but here's the R's. The R's are coming in. Okay, a lot of fans on both sides. I love to see this going back and forth. Oh, wow, that's some fancy logos right there. Alex LaDevara. That is some fancy logos for sure. And yeah, lots of very exciting players. Okay, this person put 1s and R's. A little confused, but he's got the spirit.
What? I like the spirit behind it.
I like it. I like it.
Like, you know, I just want a great game.
Yeah, let's go both sides. Something I was saying a lot today because I love so many of these players. It's really cool to just be here in Europe and just get to experience these matches firsthand.
Yeah.
So we are going to be getting into this game right now as Raflow and Mr.R are going at it. All right, we talked about who chat wants, but Sma, who do you want?
Oh, I could never possibly say that, because honestly, I'm such a big fan of both players. If I had to have a little bit of personal bias, if you would all allow me just for a moment.
Oh, yes.
Sheik is one of my favorite video game characters of all time, and it's like a character that I desperately wanted to main, but the skill level was not there for it.
Yeah.
That's why we dived into commentary chat.
Fair enough.
So
yeah,
absolutely. I'm such a Sheik fan, but equally, Palutena is actually my secondary.
Oh.
So I'm honestly in a great position where I'm like, you know what, I'm happy with both.
Absolutely. And okay, so now we're into this game as it's been a lot of back and forth. Both the players finding their early combo starters, finding a little bit of ledge trapping, but this is going to be a tale of how do you get the kill.
Yeah.
Both of these characters not having the simplest kill options. Some of the, a lot of kill confirms from Sheik at the later percents, but you have to be very precise with them. And my God. Okay, down air up smash is not what I was thinking of as the average Palutena kill. It's normally some sort of a setup with like a back air or an explosive flame. But goddamn, starting the match off hot is Raflow.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone do down air to up smash and it work like that before. But Raflow just got the...
Luis does that. Just saying.
Luis does that.
Luis does that, yeah.
Of course, Mr.R did immediately retaliate with a lovely up smash of his own to get that kill. But of course, we're now back to that sort of strong neutral game. Obviously, Mr.R get a little bit of damage, but Sheik's, it does get the damage going, but it takes a little bit longer. So it has to kind of just keep firing away, just keep stringing moves together. I love that catch on the teleport as well with the up air, just a bit more damage.
Yeah, I'm loving so far how Mr.R is using positioning against these neutral airs and punishing them right as they land, rather than trying to contest the aerial space for Palu. Oh, okay, that was allowed, whatever that was.
Oh, man.
Hope that wasn't damaging anything. Right now, good grab. from I like that usage of the up air, trying to catch the bouncing fish over the top that a lot of Sheiks like to use to win back neutral for free.
Yeah, and another down air does come out there. You know, the auto red score as well, just to interrupt off stage, does put them a bit further, but of course, Sheik does have a lovely recovery to able to get back really safely again. Mr.R always just constantly just trying to catch on to where he thinks Raflow is going to reappear. And it's most of the time pretty close, but the grab comes out for Raflow, and obviously that back throw is so ridiculously strong.
Yeah, really unfortunate whip for Mr.R. Got the up tilt, the F tilt, and didn't get the confirm into the up air that normally we want to see. So unfortunate for them, but it still seems like the game could go either way, although it is slowly slipping out of Mr.R's clutches as Raflow just finds nair after nair, and tried to get a big read, not punished, and once again, the game is just pretty much all Raflow.
There we go, of course. Yeah, it's just looking quite strong, and then it's even stronger. That back air is the Fox finish, though. Lovely air dodge through the explosive bang. You kind of need to be honest, but Raflow is still looking quite strong in this game. He just needs to seal it up. Palutena's certainly got a lot of moves that could do so. Again, trying to catch out, but you know what? Just let him rip another up smash, Jet.
Did he just tomahawk up smash?
I think so, yeah.
That is wild. I mean, normally I would consider that a jump read, but he did also cover the spot dodge. So really nice usage of that smash attack. And wow, okay, Raflow going kind of hard.
Yeah, honestly, when it works, it works. And I mean, certainly Raflow was making it work there. So lovely stuff there, taking 1-0 over Mr.R. You know, and honestly, it looked sort of fairly even towards the beginning, but then it slowly started to creep in Raflow's favor. So I think Mr.R is certainly going to have to dig deep, think about what to do. I love the way he was reacting to the teleports. There's just a few occasions where he's a little bit off because it's so difficult to tell where, of course, Palutena is going to reappear. And we are seeing the switch jet to the Crom. What do we think of this?
I just feel like the kill confirms were not quite there. Yeah, for the Sheik, and that's something that just has to be on point versus Palu, because that is that is the big thing that you have over Palu, is just the ability to have those kill confirms while she has to fish for raw hits. And speaking of, what is that smell?
Yeah,
did somebody just like?
I think it's humming bee behind us.
Okay, it's humming bee. Oh no! All right, but yeah, I mean it's just something that is a little bit easier even as Chrom. Chrom, another character that has really effective kill confirms, just that, just a lot of things like jab, down tilt, mostly just, things in the corner where you can pressure your opponent, get an early kill off of that jab or off of a down tilt check chase. And I think that's why Mr.R has been going for it. He just knows that it's a little bit more simple, a little bit more straightforward game plan.
Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of, I think you've hit the nail on the head, honestly, because, yeah, just, it is a lot simpler because it is just hit hard, more than Sheik could do. Because I feel like there was a lot of times where, Mr.R was getting a little bit of a string together with Sheik, but it just wasn't really doing all that much. And then, of course, gets blammed by a back air or an up smash or something like that. But Chrom has just a little bit of that raw kind of potential, just sweeping stocks away. Of course, we do see Raflow reacting to that. And of course, that neutral air does convert into the back air, and that might honestly just be a dead Chrom, especially with the edge guard from Raflow.
Yeah, Raflow really clearly knows how to deal with this character off stage. And that is one of the things that is very, very important. If you have a consistent, easy game plan against Chrom's recovery, like Raflow knows you can trade with that smash and then just go for a run-off neutral air. It catches it pretty much every time as long as he's in that low position. So really dangerous spot for Mr.R to be in, where already losing out on this third stock, 45%, just so far behind in this game here, Swab.
Yeah, and absolutely every single time as well, it's just building and building. Obviously, you're connecting the up airs, the neutral airs, everything like that. The chase down with the dash attack as well, just to catch Mr.R. It's a lot of damage being put on. Who's going to have to dig deep here? Goes for that down air there. Needed to do something like that to get himself back into this. But you're off stage as Chrom, and that's never what you want. Jet, never what you want.
That was a fucking murder.
Yeah.
We just witnessed a slaughter. This goddess came down and was like, nah, you don't get no stage no more. It's all mine.
Yeah. And I love the false finishes as well, because obviously the move did connect. We know that much. The false finish always makes it look like they're just leagues below them. Like Mr.R was, like there, and Raflow was there, and somehow was still connected.
Yeah, I
good
mean,
game.
just the way the hurt box shifting works
exactly.
for the up B. Yeah. All right, I think we are going to see a character switch back. Yeah, it looks so much harder that game.
Yeah.
I mean, just the neutral felt like it was just all in Raflow's favor. And it was just everything was his way. Neutral was his way. Punish was his way. We got to at least come back with something here. And Mr.R is going back to that Sheik that he loves so much.
Yeah, exactly that. We'll have to see what we can do here. Obviously, we still got the bit of the problem from game one where, you know, it did feel like Mr.R had to do so much more. And I mean, that's just the case of Sheik, really, where you do have to just find your hits so much more often. You have to outplay your opponent in every single situation, which Mr.R, you know, certainly he could do. He knows what his character's weaknesses are, but he certainly knows what his strengths are. With this huge, you know, and the back is going into stage and constantly just massive ledge trapping.
Yeah, getting a lot of percentage from that interaction, and now up high, and third time's the charm. Apparently, Raflow not able to tech that one in.
Yeah.
This is the first lead we've seen from Mr.R of the set. Let's see if he can keep it going. Oh, good tech on that explosion. Or sorry, vanish.
Yeah, again, and now Mr.R, I mean, suddenly looking quite strong here again. Another back air going to stage, and another one as well. Can we get a burn? No, Raflow is going to get back on stage safely. But I mean, that's still damage being put on.
Wow.
Massive up smash that only narrowly misses Jet.
Yeah, just could have been everything, but now just even more damage is put onto Raflow, who finds himself back on stage. But for how long? It's just been Mr.R has suddenly found his footing and found his speed as just so many edge guards here. Keeping the percent going, 106, knowing that we just need one more confirm. No, not gonna get it off the F tilt, but still, the damage is high. Certainly could see something kill soon for Mr.R.
Yeah, and I love what Mr.R is doing right now, just charging up those needles, saying, get away from me, you damn goddess. I need you to be as far away as physically possible, because right now I have a strong lead and I want to just keep it.
Yeah, but okay. Neutral get up, caught with the back air. The Palu Classic, one of the easiest ways to get a kill for her. And now it's just going to be a matter of securing the next one for Mr.R, who is up really high in percent, but I would never count Raflow out of this game.
Especially as well, because I mean, this is now kind of where it gets a little bit difficult, Jet, because, you know what, actually, I'm not going to finish the sentence, because I was about to say that she can struggle to find a kill sometimes. But you know what Mr.R does?
That's a myth. That's a myth. She's struggling to find a kill is absolutely a myth.
Okay, right. Obviously, Mr.R now got a bit of a lead here. Just needs to keep it going. 40% tacked onto a float as well. Needs to keep this gameplay and not get overwhelmed, because this game 3 can absolutely go in his favor, but he's just got to keep up this momentum.
Yep, and we are back to needle camping, knowing that the platform is his friend, but oh, big opening here for Raflow, who has been shown to be really effective in the corner, trying to catch that back air. Finally, Mr.R landing back into neutral and taking full advantage of it. When you play Sheik, neutral is basically advantage state.
Okay, again, oh, the forward smash not going to be enough, though, because Raflow landed on the platform. But Mr.R is still looking quite strong here. Raflow is honestly struggling to find a way in. The dash tag gets a little bit more damage, but you can see he's really hunting for this kill. And Mr.R, the way he's maneuvering about, it's just not letting it happen. That forward smash as well connecting. The needles off stage not going to connect either. But, I mean, all this damage is being done. The forward air does finally take away that stock, right?
Yeah, even though Raflow is down, he is certainly not out for this game. I mean, this is, okay, okay, good. Reset on the platform gets a little bit more damage, but still needs to find the kill as Raflow is just getting a ton of damage, 41% already. Anything could happen at this point. I mean, oh, watch out for the down air. No, Raflow not going for it. Using the grenade to get back to stage. Mr.R slowly racking up this percent, 145. We've seen he use B-reverse needles to get a kill before F tilt into up air. Gets it done. Nice job there, and I think that was a little bit of a taunt at the end.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like Mr.R kind of deserved it. He was looking, honestly, a little bit kind of, it was looking scary for him initially in the first few games. It was thinking, oh my God, is this going to just be another 3-0? You know, Raflow was looking unstoppable. He took down the Sheik. Took down the Sheik, took down the Clom, and then back to the Sheik. But you know what? Mr.R just saying, never count me out.
Okay, into this game 4. Mr.R gonna be staying on that Sheik, no question about it. Looked so good that game, looked so effective. And let's see Let's see what stage we end up on. I know it is the counter pick now for Raflow.
Okay, here we go then. Game 4. Mr.R 1 on the board, but can we keep up? Is of course, stage pick 4 Raflow here. We'll have to see if it comes into any sort of, advantage for him. But of course, getting those neutral at the beginning already, just a little bit of chip damage. Mr.R going to maneuver out, not getting too much done. Back air does connect a little bit more as well. Mr.R's got to find a way in. The neutral airs connect. It's looking like where it's going, but finally he finds his grab, Jet.
Yeah, finds the ground, gets a good combo, but at the same time, Palu gets that off of a single hit, and now Mr.R is all the way off stage. Just one more hit. Oh, huge down air, and it is just an amazing way of getting that stock super early. I mean, unfortunately for Raflow, they're not going to be able to make it back to stage, but Mr.R absolutely going to take that, run away with it as an incredible down air, but still. I mean, not out of the woods just yet for Mr.R. Even though he got that one stock. Really good confirm off of this grenade. Big damage. And wow. Sma, this is so much.
Mr.R is on something else right now, Jay. Let me tell you, the forward smash connects as well. Does off stage with the bouncing fish. Not going to connect though. But I mean, the damage has been dealt. 94 on Raflow. And Raflow is still yet to find a stock.
Yeah, that momentum shift after that down air from Mr.R has just been everything. And now, once again, Mr.R managing to get off this platform. I mean, taking a lot of Palutena's strength away by using that grenade and resetting the ledge trap, making it so hard for Raflow to keep that going. And until into back air, just a little bit more percent, and we can start seeing some confirms, but Mr.R is just opting to go for safe damage for now here, Sma.
Yeah, I mean, Raflow has got to dig so deep, Jet, to find his kill. Even then, not able to find it. We saw the lightning come out, but it wasn't a kill. Mr.R is hanging over 141%. Meanwhile, we see Raflow still yet to even get anywhere. 144 of his own. He's literally on death's door while still hunting for Mr.R's very first stock.
Yeah, finally a lap here for Mr.R, but the dash attack, a simple way to beat out that back air. And even though we see this huge percent lead from Mr.R, we do know how good Raflow is at getting some wild kills early if you give him the chance. Already hunting high up there for that up air. And 175. Okay, maybe Sheik doesn't struggle to kill, but sometimes it takes a lot of percent.
It takes a little bit longer sometimes, but it certainly gets the kill there. Mr.R is still hanging on with 2 stocks. Raflow has got to dig deep and find something, because honestly, the way that Mr.R is moving, dancing around all of his moves, falling out the neutral airs, to just keep his distance, using those needles, it's making it so difficult for Raflow to find a way in at all. And of course, all of these strings as well that Mr.R finds, even just straight hits, Jet. It's so much.
Yeah, it does add up a lot, but I mean, we still know how good Raflow is at getting lead traps, at getting kills, but at the same time, it doesn't matter how good he is if he never is in the advantage state to use it, as just Mr.R has been tracking down every movement from Raflow this game. Resets on with the up air drag down, and now Raflow is in the corner. Still, okay, does get a grab there. Resets now, and this is the advantage state I was talking about. See how much he can make out of it. No, just a roll pass, and no punish from Raflow here. Oh man, it's the Mr.R show right now, Small.
It really is, Jet. I mean, Mr.R is just doing everything to make sure he doesn't get caught. Obviously, not going to even die to that back foam. Raflow certainly was hoping he would. Chase down with the dash type, but still not enough. And Mr.R is going to hang on to the bitter end. Obviously, I love the weight that Raflow, but still can't connect that final hit they need.
Yeah, we are just all the way way past kill percent for Mr.R. Same time, though, could take a lot longer before Raflow is quite there. Oh, and the dash attack, easily able to react and punish that forward smash. Still 106%. This is prime percentage for a confirm. We could see a raindrop. We could see a lot of things here. Let's see what Raflow is going to do to try to come back in this.
Oh my goodness. But still not enough. The false finish there again, but the back air's coming out. Then, of course, keeping Raflow on the ledge. The neutral air connects with what Mr.R was looking for there. Probably a neutral air. And again, and still can't get this edge guard. Raflow is hanging on. back air, 73% jet. This is suddenly looking a little bit scary for Mr.R.
Oh, good usage of that neutral air. Puts Raflow in the corner. But once again, it's 153%. You have to be so careful of this rage from Palu. She can definitely get a kill really early if she just gets one more opening. But oh!
It's still not enough. The bouncing fish course sends Raflow off to the left side. The back air, no. Oh, a jump! You have to be so careful. Yeah. Oh, it's a dangerous one, but my goodness, we're going to another Game 5 jet.
Mr.R clutching that one out, and yes, going to Game 5, and certainly not something I was expecting after seeing Game 1 and Game 2. I mean, yeah, Raflow really looked like he had Mr.R's number, but apparently sometimes you can turn that all around, and turn around he did. I mean, just the pacing was just massively shaken up after, you know, just Mr.R being in such good control in that Game 3 and getting that down air in Game 4 just to secure a stupidly early stock and keep his momentum going. But at the same time, Raflow almost came back after losing his first stock at like 20%. So certainly the possibility is there. We might be going back to this same small battlefield stage, and yes, we are into this Game 5, Sma.
Yeah, I mean, at the end, obviously, you know, Raflow did get close, but it just wasn't quite enough to snuff out. Obviously, there was so much damage put on to Raflow, and it was just a case of Mr.R just trying to finish it all up. But here we go. We'll have to see if Raflow can dig deep, lock in, and find this Game 5, or will we see the reverse 3-0 from Mr.R? It was looking so hopeless in the first two games, Chet, but now this is looking like the Mr.R show.
Yeah, but at the same time, Raflow getting a good string there, just getting a couple hits on off the neutral air. Dropped his first one, but resetting and oh, the forward tilt up smash. Definitely not getting the kill just yet, but still setting a precedent of some kill confirms that we might see coming later in this game. This Game 5 situation between the Battle of the R's, Raflow and Mr.R. And the raindrop is not there, unfortunately, but the nair into bouncing fish still gets it done. Just a simple way to get this stock, but an even simpler way is just a back air. Raflow finds one more in the corner. It could be it. No, Ledge Trump not going to succeed in anything here, Small.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Raflow, again, is still hunting. And we saw in the previous games how difficult it can be for Raflow to actually find a stock when Mr.R is playing like this, when he holds a lead, but the back air does sneak its way through, takes a stock, and we've got an even game on our hands.
Yes, this is the point where we make a joke about Mr.R playing Smash 4 because he definitely is right now. 2 stocks left and 34-45. Big damage, though, for Palu as Raflow finds the first opening, and that is a huge one in this match, but still just, okay, still not a big confirm, just 3%. You have to find a lot more for Mr.R. Finds a grab, just a couple of hits though, and oh, he keeps it going into the nair. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a string here for Mr.R.
And literally evening it right back up. What we saw from Raflow was finding those neutral air strings to do 45. Then Mr.R finds his way in, does 40%. We're going toe-to-toe here. Obviously, Raflow diving off stage there, 80% right now, but the neutral air start connecting. Raflow, you know, not able to connect anymore. Mr.R is able to fall out of it. Not going to actually come away from that fairly unscathed yet.
Yeah, I really liked how Mr.R is being so cautious and patient in the corner and reacting to what... Oh! Wow, okay. What a way to just get that stock earlier. And one more stock chance are coming out. The Netherlands are here in full force.
Yeah, it's an interesting one because it's got a bit of the UK mixed into the crowd as well. They are big fans of Mr.R, and a lot of them are good friends with him as well. So a lot of the venue is locked in on the set. They're watching. They're curious to see who come out. Will we see the reverse 3-0? Of course, Mr.R is not one to be counted out at all yet.
Yeah, I mean, Mr.R, no way you're counting him out when he's up a stock. Raflow, though, on the other hand, is just using this ledge trapping ability that he's known for so much. But at the same time, Mr.R has found his way out of the circumstance so many times, talking about coming out relatively unscathed. I mean, he's basically just taking a little bit of a nick every single time he's in the corner, and it's not enough for Raflow. He needs more, but right now, Mr.R is not giving Raflow an inch, let alone the mile he needs to come back into this game.
Yeah, again, I mean, it's what you said before about the way that Mr.R is playing so cautiously. He's doing that once again. He's been doing it in the previous games. You know, just using those needles to keep him away. But obviously, Raflow has got him off stage right now. Needs to try and kill, which he certainly will do, Jet.
He didn't buffer the DI away on that, and that is a really unfortunate situation for Mr.R, who loses his stock, and he could have had a couple more opportunities, but still, though, keeping the advantage state. We do see the Super Saiyan % from Raflow, quickly knocked out by the neutral air from Mr.R. Every hit here, the crowd is popping up for, because it could be it. The forward smash is not, though. Oh, 107%. The neutral air resets here, but now the stage position is Raflow's. Quick grab here from Mr.R, just reset in the corner, catch the startup of the teleport. Oh, Mr.R, he needs one more confirmed, Small. Just one more hit.
He's hunting for it so desperately, but we know that if Raflow can get one string going, then it could be bad news for Mr.R. However, Mr.R, as we've said so many times, is playing around this so cautiously, does not want to be touched, and is just on the hunt for his skill, looking for those down tilts, looking for those neutralists, anything to get himself in there. But Raflow obviously retaliating with that dash tag, gets a bit of chip damage going, willing to play the long game here if it means keep himself alive.
Yeah, does not care about trying to force the situation too hard, because he knows if he tries too much,
that might be
he
it.
will get caught.
That is
Mr.R so relieved after going down 2-0, reverse 3-0s. Raflow had a lot of respect from these competitors as the hug comes out. I mean, oh, what a heart wrencher there for Raflow. I mean, reverse 3-0. Mr.R playing out of his mind here, Small.
Yeah, and you could see how much it meant to him as well, Jet. As, of course, he just lifted back his head and went, yes!
Like,
finally.
It wasn't even a pop-off. He was
it was just
relieved to be done.
It was a breath of relief. Finally, I mean, the record would be that those 3 wins that we saw, Mr.R finally getting one, which I know absolutely he'll be so happy to receive. Now moving on to the winner's side, top 16. Not going to be diving down to loser's pit.
Yeah.
Got to face Lukey next, but he has beaten Lukey before, so this is... It could go one of 2 ways. It could be scary, but it can work out. So,
oh man,
either way, you're happy
I guess the Netherlands flag came first.
Yeah.